Welcome to the deep dive. We've got this really great report you shared on personalization.
Yeah, it's a fascinating area.
Definitely. So our plan today is to really dig into it, pull out the key bits, and give everyone a clear picture of how this digital tailoring works and, well, why it matters so much now.
Exactly. Personalization, um, at its heart, it's just using information about you, your data,
Yeah.
to make online stuff feel like it was made just for you.
Right. So moving past the old, like, one-size-fits-all emails and ads.
Precisely. It's about getting you the right info or the right product, ideally at the right time, or sometimes just showing you something you genuinely find interesting, you know.
Okay, makes sense. But how does it actually do that? It needs information, right? It starts with data.
Absolutely. Data is the bedrock. Your digital footprint, what you click, what you search for, what you buy, even how long you look at something on a page. That's the fuel.
Mm.
And the better that data, the more current, the more complete, the better the personalization can be.
Yeah.
The report actually mentioned something interesting, that even just lingering on a product page, dwell time, they call it, even if you don't buy it, that's a surprisingly good clue about what you might be interested in later.
Wow, okay. So it's reading quite subtle signals. What are the main ways this actually works, the main techniques?
Well, there are a few core methods. One of the simpler ones is rule-based systems.
Rule-based.
Yeah, basic if this then that logic. You know, if your profile says you're in the tech industry, maybe the website shows you banners relevant to tech. Simple rules.
Got it. Like segmenting the audience. What else?
Then you've got content-based filtering. This recommends things based on the features of stuff you've liked before.
So if I read lots about, say, space exploration.
It'll suggest more articles or videos about space using keywords and topics from what you already consumed. It keeps you in that interest zone.
Right, makes sense. Similar stuff.
Exactly. And then there's collaborative filtering. This one's pretty powerful. It predicts what you might like by looking at users who seem similar to you.
Ah, the classic people who bought this also bought.
That's the one. Or people who watched this also watched. It's using the wisdom of the crowd, but a crowd that shares your tastes, supposedly.
Okay, so finding digital neighbors, in a way.
You could put it like that, yeah. And honestly, most modern systems, they use hybrid approaches.
Mixing and matching.
Yep. Combining these different techniques to get, more robust and accurate recommendations, maybe using your listening history and what similar listeners like, for example.
Okay, starting to see how the engine works. So let's talk impact. What are the big benefits here for businesses and, well, for us users?
For businesses, the report was pretty clear. Personalization often leads to more sales, better return on investment, and crucially, more loyal customers.
Makes sense for them. What about for me scrolling through my phone?
For you, it means, hopefully, seeing more relevant stuff. Less junk, more convenience, discovering new things you might actually like.
Mm-hmm.
Think about a streaming service that just gets what mood you're in, or an online shop showing you a solution you couldn't even know you needed yet. That feeling of being understood.
Yeah, that convenience factor is definitely appealing.
Mm.
But
Mm.
are there downsides? Potential problems we should be aware of?
Oh, definitely. And it's crucial to talk about them. Privacy is the big one, obviously. How much data is being collected and how is it used?
Right.
And the report also touches on algorithmic bias. These systems learn from data, and if that data reflects existing societal biases, well, the algorithm can end up perpetuating them.
How so? Like an example.
Sure, mention a job recommendation tool. If historically certain jobs were held mainly by one demographic, the algorithm, trained on that data, might mostly show those jobs to that demographic, even if others are equally qualified. It can create or reinforce inequities.
That's a really serious point. Filter bubbles too, right? Only seeing things you already agree with.
Exactly. It can limit exposure to different perspectives. So finding that balance between a helpful, personalized experience and these risks, that's the big challenge.
So looking forward then, what's next? Where's this all heading?
The trend is towards hyper-personalization, using AI, using real-time data streams.
To predict what I want before I even know?
Sort of, yeah. To anticipate needs more proactively. And we'll likely see it become more seamless across all our different devices and platforms. Ethical AI, privacy tools, giving users more control. These will have to become much more central to the conversation, I think.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? As this gets more sophisticated, how will it change our daily lives, the good and the bad? And maybe more importantly, what say should we have in controlling our own data and these experiences being built around us?
That's the core question, isn't it?
Definitely food for thought. This deep dive really highlights how technology is aiming to understand us on a deeper level, bringing amazing potential, but also some really important things for us all to consider. Thanks for unpacking that report with us.
My pleasure. It's a complex but vital topic right now.